Hi, in this video I'm going to show you how to knit two-color brioche flat. When you knit two-color brioche flat, you work each row twice, once using the first color and then using the second color. To start, cast on an even number of stitches in your first color. Now turn and work the first setup row. Knit the edge stitch. Now the next stitch will be a yarn forward, slip 1, yarn over. To work a yarn forward, slip 1, yarn over, you just bring the yarn in front of the needle like you do when you purl, and then you slip the next stitch purlwise. That way we get a slipped stitch that has a yarn over on top. And knit the next stitch. Repeat these 2 stitches until you have reached the last stitch of the row. So yarn forward, slip 1, yarn over. And knit the next stitch. Knit the edge stitch. Now, instead of turning, take your second color and work the second setup row. Start at the beginning of the same row and knit the edge stitch. To create the brioche rib, next we need to work a brioche purl stitch. For that, purl the stitch and the yarn over at the same time. After that, work a yarn forward, slip 1, yarn over. And repeat the 2 stitches until you have reached the last stitch of the row. So work a brioche purl stitch. And yarn forward, slip 1, yarn over. Knit the edge stitch. Now that we have both working yarns on this side, we turn and switch back to color 1. This row will be worked the same way as the last row. So knit the edge stitch and work a brioche purl stitch. Then yarn forward, slip 1, yarn over. And repeat the 2 stitches until you have reached the edge stitch. Knit the edge stitch. Before we can turn, we need to work the same row with the second color. Knit the edge stitch. Yarn forward, slip 1, yarn over. And work a brioche knit stitch. That just means that you knit the stitch and the yarn over at the same time. Repeat the 2 stitches until you have reached the edge stitch. Yarn forward, slip 1, yarn over. And work a brioche knit stitch. Knit the edge stitch. We have both working yarns on this side, so we can turn. Pick up color 1 and work this row like the last row. So knit the edge stitch and yarn forward, slip 1, yarn over. Then work a brioche knit stitch. And repeat the 2 stitches until you have reached the edge stitch, which will be knitted. Pick up color 2 and knit the edge stitch. Work a brioche purl stitch and then work a yarn forward, slip 1, yarn over. Repeat the 2 stitches until you have reached the edge stitch, which will be knitted. To continue, repeat the last 4 rows. So to summarize, the edge stitches are always knitted. We work each row twice and change colors after each row. We only turn if both working yarns are on the same side. If they are not on the same side, it means that the row has not been worked in the second color yet. After the setup rows, you just need to remember the following thing. If a stitch doesn't have a yarn over on top, it will be worked as a yarn forward, slip 1, yarn over. If a stitch has a yarn over on top, we look at the stitch underneath the yarn over. If that stitch is a knit stitch, we work a brioche knit stitch. And if that stitch is a purl stitch, we work a brioche purl stitch. I hope this video was helpful and thanks for watching.